Welcome to Rodas Live. I'm your host, Rodas. Today we have Toledo's finest, aka Blacc Suhn, aka Joy Flavors. Joy Flavors, introduce yourself to the listeners of Rodas Live.
How y'all doing, man? I'm Blacc Suhn, Joy Flavors, Agent Durger, Big Mix, King Midas. Got a lot of names, a lot of monikers to go on with my shit for what I do. So what's going on, man? Nice to meet y'all.
That's what's popping. So, when did you start? When did you start picking up the pen, sir?
That was a while ago. I mean, like, cause I had homies, man, that was in it when I was young, like still in my teens. That they kind of toured with like bigger names and shit back then, and he had a studio in his basement. I was like, fuck it, man, let me see what I can do. Start playing around and shit. I actually liked it, and then shit, he went to college, and then that's when I found out about the studio here and went there. That's when it was still real to real studio. That's how long ago that was. it
Hey,
was a
hey,
real,
I can't, man, I ain't even mad at you because I come from that era. I come from the era where you have to go to the studio. Ain't no punching in or none of that shit.
right. You got to start that shit over. So you got to
Exactly.
come there. You come there with your shit ready to go, motherfucker. Like I said, true warrior come to the arena with all his skills at the ready. Well, you better bring your ass and be ready, man. That's how I was, man. I mean, because I mean, it was amazing. Like nowadays, like when I record people, they already have the beat, they done wrote to the beat and all that shit. We been here for like 2.5 hours, man, recording motherfuckers and shit, doing the same shit we used to get done in an hour. We used to literally make the beat, record the song, and mix the motherfucker within an hour. And so we was about our shit there. These cats now,
It's nothing like being in a session with the people you on a song with.
right? Because
And like,
like the bigger studios, professional commercial studios, like the one I was going to was called Audio Matrix. They were set up for bands. They were set up for bands. So the booth was huge, multiple mics. They had like separate booth for like the horns and all that type of shit, little small little booths and shit all around, like with engineers sitting on. Man, it was pretty dope studio, man. And we shit. He just put everybody on the mic. We everybody know they cue. They know they come in. We do that, man. We get that shit done. It'd be like one takes.
man, that's how
Right,
it
right,
be. That's how it be. Hey, make ready for the man.
right. Because nowadays, man, shit. I remember when I first started recording people, man. Cats used to come in that motherfucker, man, being that bitch like 2 3 hours, man. Because after every verse, let me hear it, let me hear it, let me hear it, let me, man. Like, dude, you did your shit right, or you didn't. I mean, I'm like that to this day. You ain't spit that shit right. I fucked up. Start that shit over.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know what it is, man. I guess it's more for the nowadays it's more for the image than it is for the culture itself. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I record at home, but whenever I get to record somewhere where I don't have to do the engineering and all of that shit, it's even better for me.
For real.
Cause
See, that's crazy,
I
man.
could get a bop and everything. I could just let loose, you know?
That's wild because like when we were young and like going to Audio Matrix, you know, I was like the only one that like really that was like fascinated by the engineering.
But you paid attention, and when you went to other studios, people couldn't fuck you around and say, "Hey, look at this. Hey, no, hit
Yeah.
record."
And then like I used to do like webinars with Kalik Glover,
Mm-hmm.
ColecoVision. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And, dude, he told me some shit like that. I mean, like right now, you can give me the most basic of programs or basic setups, and you'll be amazed at what I can give you up out of there. Like
Yeah.
some free, you can give me some free shit, like some free bullshit program. They plugins that come with the motherfucker, a bullshit interface, and do it. I go to town on that motherfucker, man. You'll be
It's,
amazed at what I can do.
it's because you got the ear.
That could be. That could be it. I just loved it. I always loved it though. I always loved the engineering. Like how we went down there. We like I said when we first started, it was like real to real, and then we went to like to the DAT tapes and ADATs and all that type of shit. And
Hmm.
then I remember he first got the first program. He had a Cubase. His first program I remember when we was going to order. I believe it was Cubase because I kind of remember that Steinberg logo, and that really got me going right there. Then from that point on, I'm looking at I'm in it. I love technology. I know a lot of people don't love it. I love technology. I appreciate it. I wish I was young and being able to enjoy this technology. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
cause you can embrace it. Like I started out on a full track, but I was doing my own shit. You know.
I had one of them too. I had that. That's how I kind of started recording myself. I had a 4 track with me and my older brother. We got an apartment together. This is like 90, fuck, I don't know, 90, shit,
During the
90,
golden
91.
era. The
Yeah, like
golden
90,
era.
91. You know what I mean? I
Hmm.
was still a teenager. And yeah, man, I had that 4 track. And they were just using, I just had instrumental. Like, you know, how you get like fucking single, a tape with a single on it. They always had an instrumental and all that.
Yeah, you
The
spit over
very
that.
first The very first song I recorded was from "Bitch Better Have My Money" instrumental.
Woo! Hey, I love that AMG album. That motherfucker
Man,
had hits.
right, that was my shit, dude. That bitch better have my money was my motherfucking shit.
I
I still
love.
listen to that shit.
Me too. Me
yeah,
too. Hey, DJ Quick, whole little click. They was tight.
yeah. They show up. I remember he came here, man. He came down where the I don't know what DJ Quick was. What he was a blood or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was in the wrong neighborhood, but he came here though. He didn't get out the limo.
The date. Hey, when you on the road and you touring and you doing shows and shit, like the Dayton family, they made a show about 79th and Halsted. They
Oh,
went to the
you was rocking
glass
with the
house.
Dayton family too? With Shoestring? What was it?
Yeah, yeah,
Shoestring, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
And
like them.
what's the other one from Flint? Top
Bree,
Authority. Top Authority.
yeah, yeah. Top Authority Cole, Bree Cole. Who else I fuck? I fuck with I like Big Sean. Um, it's another dude from Detroit. I can't think of his name right now. Damn.
Who don't say that the breed no, you said breed and there's somebody I can't think of his damn name
I
too, man.
can't think of his name either, but I think you might know who I'm talking about. Fuck.
Trick.
Um, no, not damn, his name on the tip of my tongue. Bowley James.
Oh yeah.
He
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
He
Like shit. I
nice.
mean, we culture oriented. These young, I mean, I hate this. Well, it's I can't say these young. It's not all of them because it's a lot of them. Like I have this playlist that's like fuck, I don't know, probably like 20 some hour long playlist on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and it's of course it's like the shit that I love, the Wu Tang and Busta Rhymes and all that type of shit. But it's more. It's a whole lot of fucking underground artists from all over, and I give them all they. I give them their flowers, man. Like it's some cats that still embrace this culture, man.
Yeah.
They really truly love it for the culture because you can hear it in their music, and they don't give you some contrived ass bullshit where every song is like they talk about pretty much the same thing. It's just in a different way. You know what I mean? Like, but
Yeah.
I guess that's shit, what we came, that's where we ended up with. That's where we at now, pretty
R-
much.
Right.
Yeah.
It's variety, it's diversity. Um, like I don't like speaking on nothing, but I'm gonna speak on this. Like the little whole ass shit that Drake doing.
Oh, you talking about suing dude?
Yeah. Here's my thing. You take a L, you take a L. Like LL Cool J, he took L's from Cool Mo D. Like Cool Mo D, he tapped LL with that Rock the Bell shit. He tapped him.
You don't think Ice-T was the one winning all that shit?
Ice-T was he was cold. I ain't gonna
Because
lie.
that was a three-way. That was a three-way beef.
You know what? I never heard Ice-T part, but I heard Cool Mo D, lame, loser, liar, lilla. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. But then I heard Jack the Ripper, but I guess Ice T never got into no type of rotation. You feel me? He didn't make it. Even though we did get a lot of West Coast music first. NWA, all of
So
that.
I mean, like, I know that's the whole different market and shit, but y'all larger, that's a bigger city. And I would imagine that y'all would though, but so I mean Ice T wasn't like, like big in Chicago like that back then.
No. He was a player and everything. I'll get Ice T his props. He's smooth and he make good music. He can't act though.
Yeah, he can, man. Leave Ice T alone. he
He
can
can.
act better than some
Hey,
of these damn.
hey, New Jack City was horrible with him acting.
Man, dude, if you look at any of that shit now, Boys in the Hood, Minister Society, man, that the acting is terrible on all of them.
You right.
Minister Society, I watched that shit, man. I sat here in fucking tears laughing because I couldn't stop laughing at the acting. And
Hey,
who came with it? He always telling dude, hey yo man, tell that nigga to do this something. He be, hey man, he said, man, get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody do that type of shit. Hey
hell
man, tell
no. Hell
right.
no. So I look at you as the people's champ. You and I could say yo Cody Cadiz. I look at y'all like the people's champ. Y'all like in my top five MCs. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? That nobody ever heard.
There you go. Okay.
That
I mean,
nobody
true. I
ever
mean,
heard. But
that's wild though.
but
That's
but
wild.
but
I
but
like
y'all
that.
could go bar for bar with anybody. That's how I feel.
And the crazy shit is, it's like now I'm like really like, my love for it ain't the same because different business ventures and all that type of shit. It really ain't the same. And now everybody want to be all up on it and copping shit and doing all this. Like, motherfucker, where was y'all at when I needed y'all? Motherfucker, I was young and had a pure love for like performing and doing all that shit when I didn't have anything but this.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And wasn't nobody there. And then now all of a sudden I'm ready to leave this shit the fuck alone and going to do it because I got other shit going on
You
and now
can't get
everybody
you
want to
you
start
can't
loving
you can't get away. So I'm gonna need you to tell these people where they can get your whole catalog for a reasonable
it.
price.
For a reason, Bandcamp.blacksuhn.com. That's, I mean, or you can just you're online, Spotify, whatever, any major streaming platforms. I'm on everything. Literally, I'm on everything. So if you decide that, just give me a check. Just check it out, man. I mean, but if you want to buy like in bulk, where I give you a price, I believe is my Bandcamp blacksuhn.com, and it's like actually it's songs that's not commercially released in my Bandcamp that you will be part of it.
Tell the people by you being a people's champ, aka Joy Flavors. Tell the people how many projects you have in your catalog, sir. Maybe they could appreciate the joy of independence once they know how many projects you have in your catalog. And I'm gonna say this right now in front of all my listeners. It's been an honor working and collaborating with you every time.
Thank you, man. Same here, man. I appreciate that. But shit, I don't know, 40, 50, maybe. I don't know.
All
It's
fire. I'm co-signing. All fire.
probably more than that though, because like I say, dude, I got albums I never released, man.
Oh man, stop holding them.
I just, how people get like you're your own worst critic.
Yeah,
And but
exactly.
it's kind of messed up for me to say that and feel like that, considering that I know you experienced it yourself. The song you love the most is the ones that get way less more plays or streams than the one that, I mean, you love all your music, but the one that really touched you, that means something to you, that one don't get played as much as something that you did. You like to be, you spit some hot shit to it, and everybody love that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sometimes more is less.
And true enough, because you'll get a little cult following behind the less.
Right.
When you get that less, you get that. That's when you get that cult following behind it. That's what everybody want to go viral. Fuck going viral. You want that
Yeah.
cult following.
Yeah, that's
You
what
want
you
that
want.
Doom following. Yeah, you want that following like Wu Tang following or Doom following, or Sean Price following type shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
hmm So let me ask you this. What's your top five commercial albums of all time?
Number one, it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. Chuck D is the goat to me.
Man, Chuck D,
As
a
far,
motherfucker.
even though I know he's nowhere lyrically compatible to Meth or Spectre Deck or Doom or Sean Price. You know what I mean? But man, that album touched me, dude. No Diddy.
I
I
agree.
just
Hey, that album is cold.
man, that album, dude. I mean, like, I gotta listen to. I've been listening to that album, especially since the streaming. You got the streaming shit because I used to have a little iPod.
hmm
But I probably heard one of those a song from that album pretty much every day since that bitch was released.
I ain't
And,
mad at you.
and uh, uh, "Don't Believe the Hype" to me is the greatest song ever.
Hey,
Because what you were saying,
I'm gonna tell you what song I love. I love Sucking MCs. I got to see Run DMC perform that motherfucker when I was in grammar school at the high school. They did that Suck MCs. I was like, damn, these
right?
niggas
They did
strong.
that when they came here too. I mean, like shit. We had a night. I remember MC Shan came here when they had rapping Duke shit. You know what I mean? You remember
hmm
rapping Duke?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
the
all that
hard, the
shit.
hard, yeah.
But
hmm
after that though, for number two, it's a toss up between 36 Chambers and Triumph. And I'm leaning a little bit more towards. I'm gonna say Triumph. I'm gonna say Triumph
Hey,
because
hey,
they got my
the,
songs on it.
hey, the Triumph of motherfucker.
Right,
That's one of
by
the
far.
best double CDs. You could listen to it straight through.
Right, and then like so, number three. Number three is a tie between the Diary and goddamn. What's
And
Ice Cube album with Uncle Sam with the toe tag
Death
on?
certificate.
Yeah, yes, it's a tie between them
Hey,
two.
people sleep on the diary. That motherfucker a classic.
Boy, that diary, man, that motherfucker didn't leave. Now I'm talking about back in the days when you take your
Yeah,
little, you can set your whole. Remember, we had the ones where the pullouts. You had the whole pullout, and
yeah.
then you had the motherfucker where you could just take
Face
the
off.
face off your shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, from back in them days, like man,
Mm.
shit.
Hey,
And then
hey, go ahead. I'm sorry.
four would be that's a tough one, man. Four, four. I will go with Mad Villainy.
Hey, doing my motherfucker, man.
Right, right, right. Doom, I mean, like that's one of my favorite. Sean Price, and Old Dirty Bastards, three of my most favorite MCs ever. You know what I mean? And then like,
Yeah.
and then five, it's like, I mean, really, do I don't like. I just say I normally just say, motherfucker, it takes a nation millions and everything else, and y'all can put it however the fuck y'all want to put it. It doesn't matter to me after that. But if I have to, categorize them, and then five, though, I would have to say, fuck, man, that's a tough one. And now I'm thinking about how much I listened to it and all that type of shit. Is that Mobb Deep album, the Mobb Deep second album?
Hell on
Uh,
earth. Or
not
the
Hell on Earth.
or the
That was
infamous.
the infamous that one.
Hey,
Because Hell on Earth
when
was
I
their
heard
third.
that when I heard I Found Out, like when I opened the CD and I was looking at the credits, I was like, these motherfuckers ain't playing around. They got Nas and Raekwon on a song. They got Ghost. They got Method Man on the album. And I was like, wow, these beats
And Havoc,
cold.
Havoc a dog on the
He
goddamn beat making though, man.
and he could rap.
Right, right. and doing both right there. You know what I mean? I know like it was mainly lightweight about Pete because I remember when I first seen him, I was in jail, man. This was like early '92, and it was like we should have some video fucking channel thing come on or something,
Hmm.
and it showed videos, and then it was like, damn, well, it was a house party. It was like I don't know if it was house, something about a house party or something. No, hit it from the back. That's what it was. It was called
Right.
hit it from the back. That was the first video I seen. And that was the first time I heard Bob Deep. And I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers nice, you know what I mean? And from that point on, then they did their infamous dude, man, shit. Let me hear that doom 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 doom
I
doom doom.
man, hey, he that that damn shook ones. He got the samples from a dirty Herbie Hancock record. He said, and a dirty Quincy Jones record. He said, man, when you hear it, you could still kind of hear the needles when they come on and shit. And I was like, wow, he flipped that shit so simple. It's
Right, right.
basically like two sounds and the drums. That's it. More or
That's all
less.
it took. But you know, like nowadays, though, some of these motherfuckers, they make it like kind of like symphonic. Is you know, like they do a whole lot of shit to them. Whoever there's a lot of dope ass beat makers now. So I don't know who they are though. Cause
It is. It
I
is.
don't really know who you know. Because I don't get into a bunch of the newer rappers. Like I don't get into them enough to figure out to see who makes their beats. But man, they be some dope ass shit, man. Like wow, man.
Yeah,
You hip to
these
K Reno?
these beats crazy.
You hip to K Reno?
Yeah, I'm hip to K Reno.
Man, that's some of that shit he got. Whoever be making this shit be clowning, man. If it's one dude, that motherfucker is the RZA of Houston. If it ain't, if it
Man.
whoever it be some dope ass shit. Cause I was just with wifey and we were just talking about that shit. We listened to that Still I Rise and having a hard time, a bicycle in the hood and all that type of shit. A lot. You know what I
People
mean? Like
people
that's
can't
that's
people can't relate to that type of shit, but it hit home, you know?
I don't know why they can't. I mean, if I can relate to some of the newer cats, you know what I mean? Like I met a cat on Instagram named Young Streets. And shit, I rock the Young Streets, even though that's something I normally wouldn't rock with. It's just how he came at me, check this song out. He had a song called 10 Pieces I Love. And shit, from that point on, like shit, hell, wifey roll with him, rock with him too. So fuck it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of young people that I've heard just out of the blue, just randomly on Instagram, and I saved a song in that playlist, start listening to them. Like, yeah,
Right.
it's some dope people out here, man. That's still for the culture, man. Everybody ain't for the money. Everybody
No.
ain't for just for the likes and going viral. It's a lot of
Right.
people really for the culture that don't get enough props.
They
And then
don't.
like it kind of saddens me sometimes when I hear people like older cats our age or even the ones older that before us, you know what I mean, and talk about how people ain't preserving the culture and all this type of shit. Everything fucking evolves,
Exactly. Everything evolved. Everything is supposed to grow. The grass is green where you water it at.
right? And it's they're not going to stick by the same standard. Hey, my name is John, and I'm here to say I was born. No, motherfucker, you goddamn right. We
No.
done heard enough of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want to be better than their favorite. I want to be like him and end up being better than their favorite MC. And then motherfucker that he was the favorite of was better than him, and it came in. It's going to keep evolving, and
Exactly.
it's like it just how they try to say these cats saying hip hop. They still hip hop, motherfucker. It's just different. We're
It's
older,
just different. And it's faster. Everything faster.
right?
And
Right.
like we were saying about the studio sessions earlier, it's nothing for me to wake up and record 3 or 4 songs every motherfucking every day where I have free time after I do my life shit. After I do what I gotta do to make my paper. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about nobody getting their part together or none of that shit. I just cook up the beat and I record. That's it.
Right. I mean, I used to love, especially when I first started recording myself. When I finally got my own studio shit,
Hmm.
man, I used to just record shit shitty as hell just to see if I could clean it up.
And
You
that's
know
how
what I
you
mean?
learn.
Right, right. And then like once I had it down, then I like when we the last house we lived in had like 4 bedrooms, and one of the bedrooms like a guest bedroom, had a bathroom attached. So I was in that motherfucker, like pretty much slept in that motherfucker, man. I converted the fucking closet. It was a closet with like walk-in closet, had 2 doors in it. I padded that whole motherfucker up, did a little shit and had my fucking mic in there and all that, and I ran everything and did all this type of shit. I did all the shit myself, and man, shit, I used to love that. I used to couldn't wait to get off work or
In
come in
and
out.
out.
Yeah, yeah.
In and out. That's it. In and out.
And that motherfucker, I make my beats. I go in there, I make a beat, be vibing off that beat. Next thing you know, I done wrote a whole goddamn song. Because back then, shit, it only took me about probably, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes to write a song.
Because you was so on it. You know what I'm saying? You was
Right, right,
so on it. And then like the bar and the standard, you like, man, I could reach these plateaus. I could surpass this shit. And I'm finna do it.
right.
You
To
know?
me, it wasn't really about surpassing or beating it. I just really wanted my own sound.
Right. And you wanted to add on to the greatness of hip hop in general.
Exactly, to the culture. I wanted people just to appreciate my contribution to the culture. That's all I ever wanted. Just
Eh,
appreciate what I contributed to it.
Man, you got some dope albums. You got some dope albums.
Right.
You know, man. Hey, anybody that's listening to this podcast, y'all make sure y'all go over to Bandcamp and listen to Blacc Suhn. So if you could describe or define a people's champ, how would you do it?
That's hard for me because I have never been a people's champ.
The people's
But
champ.
if I could define a people's champ, that's somebody I guess that would touch everybody from all walks of life. And I kind of I think I kind of did that. I mean, I believe I've touched pretty much all walks of life. You know what I mean? From having drug addictions to fucking drug dealing to being working and supporting your family, raising a family to enduring, a trying relationship
Right.
to motherfucker just having fun and making music. Or I mean, I think I pretty much covered it. Like to the oppression of certain people, and all that time. I pretty much covered all of it, man. I believe I have. I think I covered all of it.
That's what's popping. If you could leave anything with the listeners of Riders Live, what would it be?
Live your life, man. Enjoy life. Enjoy all the little things in life. Enjoy the big things in life, and just be a good person, man. Let's say.
That's
Just
it.
be good to people, man. Shit. I try to be good to everybody, man.
Tell people where they can find you.
Blacc Suhn, BLACCSUHN. I'm on everything. Just if you want, if it's easier for you to Google that name, just Google BLACCSUHN. You'll see my symbol. Fuck, I had that shirt on. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the sun. If not, you'll see this gray beard. Rock with me, man, and you won't be disappointed.
That's what's popping. This has been another episode of Riders Live. Peace.
Peace.